Alright, there's rumors spreading in China's silicon carbide industry. The word is that the dislocation density for 8-inch wafers has now gone from 3,000 down to 1,500. At first glance, this appears to be an incredible technical leap forward. But is this breakthrough actually real, or is it simply a marketing tactic? Now, as I hold this 8-inch broken silicon carbide wafer, its plummeting price tells another story. While Chinese manufacturers engage in brutal price war, industry giants like Infineon and Bosch are quietly dominating where it truly matters, which is namely in advanced chip design and proprietary manufacturing processes. Today, I'll discuss how to benefit from this chaotic situation and how you can avoid becoming just another casualty in this high-stakes game. Let's examine China's supposed breakthrough in dislocation density more closely. Yes, in my hand is an 8-inch wafer with dislocation density less than 1500. In fact, it's said to be around 1200, while a handful of small volume might achieve 1500 in carefully controlled conditions. The reality of mass production is a completely different story. This ambitious target emerged because China's silicon carbide market has become so saturated, with dozens of companies fighting desperately for survival in an increasingly hectic environment. In theory, quality should always be the top priority in semiconductor manufacturing. But when faced with intense market competitions, manufacturers are being forced to prioritize a stable supply, low cost, and compelling marketing over actual quality, often while operating at shockingly low yields. Here's the ironic part of the situation. While Chinese manufacturer struggles to turn even the smallest profit, their customer, particularly the EV companies, are absolutely loving this price war. Let's see what really matters in this industry. China is stuck fighting over wafer prices, but the real competition is different. Companies like Infineon, Bosch, STMicro aren't playing that game. They focused on what really gives them edge. First, they make special chip design no one can copy. Second, they have perfected their manufacturing process over 20 plus years. And number third, they have built a complete system for specific needs. This is exactly what allows them to charge more for the products others can't match. Now, even these companies saw a lower profit in 2024 because the EV market slowed down. While wafer sellers depend only on prices, these leaders have better technology and more customers. That's how you stay strong in a tough market. Although we must recognize that silicon carbide is a revolutionary material with extraordinary potential, its application extend well beyond electric vehicles, including photonics, quantum computing, and space technology. However, these cutting-edge application requires breakthroughs we haven't yet achieved in material science and chip design. So where are the genuine opportunities in this turbulent market? Let me share some thoughts. First, seek out China's hidden gems. Amid all noises and competition, some Chinese equipment manufacturers have quietly developed world-class technology. Second, consider the potential in process arbitrage. As more countries and companies attempt to enter this silicon carbide market, they often realize they can't simply buy the way to success. They will desperately need experienced process engineers and technical expertise. Positioning oneself as a bridge between this growing demand and the available expertise could prove extremely valuable, in particular in a world of decoupling and self-sustainability. And third, focused on domination rather than trying to compete head-on in a crowded wafer market. For example, developing specialized coating technology that extend crucible lifespan. This could potentially be worth billions to manufacturers struggling with frequent equipment replacement costs. The key is to identify specific pain points in the industry where a targeted solution can command premium pricing and royalty. Here's what I believe will unfold in the next few years, between 2025 and 26. We are going to witness a brutal shakeout in the silicon carbide industry. A significant portion of Chinese smaller players will either fold completely or be acquired at fire sale prices. So what should you do in this environment? You essentially have two viable paths forward. Either partner with proven Chinese technology providers, and I stress the word proven, meaning real innovators rather than wafer peddlers. Or position yourself as the expert consultant, which inexperienced new entrants will need when they confront the harsh reality of this market. Their lack of knowledge and experience creates your opportunity. In this modern gold rush, bet on wisdom, on deep understanding, strategic relationship, and specialized knowledge that can't be easily replicated. That's where the real values lies, and that's how you all just survive but thrive in the challenging years ahead. So to return to our original question about China's supposed breakthrough in dislocation density, is it real progress or just marketing hype? The truth lies somewhere in between. While the technical achievement might be real in small volume settings, its practical impact on the mass market remains questionable. What's undeniable is that we are witnessing a critical inflection point, one that will separate the true innovators from the pretenders. The companies, investors who understand this distinction will be the ones that emerge stronger when the current chaos inevitably subsides.